Vesta is
Tian Swanepoel, and in the wing. A superb flick.
En die regtervleuel.
A strong fin.
Welcome to the 51st Villager Sevens series here in 2019. We've got the quarterfinals coming up, proudly brought to you by School Sport Live. It's two quarterfinals followed by a plate semi-final, then two semi-finals, then the plate final, and then the final. All very confusing, but it'll be a razzle-dazzle on display. With me in the commentary box today is a player who's played here before 3 times, Morgan Newman. Good evening.
Evening, Justin. How's it going, man? Jeepers, this does feel a little bit like a full circle, if you want to call it that. From playing here, I don't even know how many years ago, to sitting in the commentary box now, brings back so many memories. I mean, this tournament is one that you want to win.
So right now it will be Bishops versus Weinberg in the first quarter final, and this Bishop side, well, star-studded. Of course, their 15s this year had a tremendous year, winning 11 out of 17 games. And the Southern Suburb opponents, they won 5 out of 6. They come up today against Weinberg, and just in that Bishop side, a lot of star players. Connor Evans played for SA Schools a few weeks ago. Sasha Mgumizulu and Liam Kluisman played in the Craven Week side, 9 and 10. A few grade 11s as well, Michael Ford and Ollie Jones, the two centres. And then also Ross Vincent in the side as well, played a few games at first team level. And Matthew Leonard as well, who's the point scoring machine for Bishops. Weinberg, well, they made it through, and they also have a lot of star players in their side. A few players who represented their province. And especially keep your eye out on Ebenezer Shimanga, a big player. He'll be wearing the number 7 jersey today, so you can keep your eye out on him. Also watch out for one Dide Noche, played first team 2 years in a row, and also Reta Bile Low. And in their final game on Saturday, they did defeat Sachs, 28 points to 0. It's going to be pretty interesting, Morgan. The first 2 games, we've got Bishops versus Weinberg, and then Sachs versus Rondebosch. That's like brother and sister stuff.
That just doesn't feel right, does it? No, I mean, look, that's going to be, 2 proper matchups, isn't it? And that's what Sevens rugby is all about, you know. It's there's no easy pathway to the finals, and this one is going to be one that you don't want to miss. I mean, there's some serious talent amongst these youngsters. I mean, just having watched them in the 15s game, there is talent across the board in the Bishop side as well as the Weinberg side, and it'll be interesting to see with a bit more space, you know, the skill factor, seeing how many players can, you know, really exploit the space and use their individual brilliance, you know, to give their side the upper hand. So, interesting matchup, but sure, man, I just want to get it started so I can really pass opinion on who's in it to win it.
So it's been a beautiful tournament so far. Of course, this is the longest running School Sevens tournament in the world. Started off in 1969, and every single year there's been one. And that says a lot as well, Morgan.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, I mean, this is an amazing tournament. You know, growing up as a youngster, this is a tournament you want to be in, you want to be involved in, and this is a tournament in essence you really want to win. So, plenty up for grabs. I see the toss taking place there, you know, but can we take much from the 15-man game and bring it to sevens? I don't think so. You know, it's such different games, and it'll be interesting to see the approach that these two teams take in the opening few minutes.
You see Liam Kluisman there and Devin Pretorius, the Weinberg fly-off, scored over 100 points this season, and Liam Kluisman as well. Well, if you've seen what he's done in the 15s game, one can imagine what he'll do in the 7s game.
Yeah, that's what excites me the most, you know, seeing these youngsters have a bit more space. You know, in the 15-man game, it's a little bit tighter, and they're still able to, you know, exploit the space and use their individual skill. Now they've got 14 people across the whole park. and that means there's plenty of space for them to use their individual brilliance. So I'm really looking forward to it. But that being said, this Weinberg side, also have individually brilliant players, and we're interested to see how things pan out.
Perhaps a chance for Weinberg as well to get some revenge. 2 or 3 weeks ago, they did lose the Bishops in the 15s version of the game. But anyways, in this series, 24 teams, and we left with 8 sides. And Luca Liebenberg also had a good season this year. It's a great turnout as well.
I must just pass mention on the atmosphere, Justin. What an atmosphere. I happened to walk through the bar just a little bit earlier, and I mean, everyone is just... It's a Friday night down in Cape Town. I mean, does it get any better than that? You know, the weather's playing along, thankfully. And yeah, there's a buzz in the air. And sure, I mean, quarterfinals of this nature, I don't want to know what a semi-final and the final might look like.
Also had stunning weather here in the Cape over the past 2 or 3 days. That blanket wouldn't suggest it though. So we're almost ready to go, yeah. And time is on in the first quarter-final of the Villager Sevens in 2019. And that's good play there by Tsimanga from Weinberg. Good defense. And Mgomezulu, he'll be dangerous from anywhere. And that's good defense by Weinberg. Tsimanga again going for the choke tackle with Hunsen. Weinberg putting early pressure on. They've come away with it. Here's Pretorius. There's an opportunity here for it to be there low to Tevin Pretorius, going for the first score of the game with the ankle tap there. So close for Tevin Pretorius, and Bishops get out of trouble.
Wow, great attack there from Bishops. I thought, Gumezulu really should have let the ball shift. There we see some nice feet by the number 9, and then great defense, and then Devin Pretorius, making the line break, but Ngumezulu getting the ankle tap right and stopping him just before the line. Needs to release the ball in order to get up back on his feet.
So Klusman at the base, and Michael Ford now. The strong carry, and Klusman down the short side, and he's got lots of pace with a switch ball into Oliver Jones, and he will finish. You won't catch this feather. Scored plenty of tries this season. Oliver Jones scores first for the Platinum Blues.
You spoke about Klusman, and there we see it, taking the space on the outside, and then little black flip pass, what do we call it, a chicken wing to the inside, and sends his man away. So great attack there, and one of the stars of this Bishop side, laying down his mark nice and early. There we see a nice replay, nice half break, and then good clean out, and the Klusman breaking up the side as scrum-offs do, and then here you'll see it, just a cheeky little flick inside, or chicken wing, and he puts his winger away. So nice attack there by Bishops, but 7-0 in a Sevens game doesn't mean much.
Still plenty of time for Weinberg, and an error on the kickoff there from Klusman. And what can the Berg machine do? Looking for an opportunity here. Yes, Retta be there low. He's been one of their star players in 2019. And Adriansen now, the number 3. So can they head back? Weinberg. An opportunity here. It's very good play by Berg. Adriansen's there. Be there low. And they work the hands here for Hunsen that time. Grunewald's trying to get the turnover. Retta be there low once more. Little kick and chase.
Weinberg holding onto the ball really nicely there, putting it through the phases, and then just putting it on the boot and getting the penalty. So this Wynberg side with ball in hand do look dangerous, but this Bishop's defense nice and tight, nice and the cohesion seems to be there, nice and the communication is up, so it'll be hard to break this Bishop's defense.
Look at that leg drive there from Simanga, but it's another penalty. Bishops will have to be careful here. The tap and go. Surely they can hit back here. Retta Bilelo trying to fend off Oliver Jones. And they let it go wide to Hunzen again. He's been very busy. Through the hands it goes from Bile though. And so much possession for Wynberg, but they just can't get over.
Yeah, camping in the Bishops half, but unfortunately just can't convert their pressure into points. But as the substitutes of Bishops come on, I presume it's rolling subs if they're making substitutions so early. But yeah, nice attack there by Wynberg. Unfortunately can't convert, and Bishops were looking to get out of here. Not necessarily through the boot, putting the ball into the nice wide channel, using up the space on the right-hand side or the left-hand side of the field, and then probably bring it back to their strike runners. And Zulu and Kloosman comes to mind.
This will be dangerous. Kloosman, he loves the tap and go like he's been doing the whole season. Look at the wheels from Kloosman. It's a good chase on here, but Kloosman will win this rat race, and that's what Bishops can do.
Yeah, there we see it. Nice quick tap, and then just catching the Wynberg guys off guard. Good chase there, but very silly of the Wynberg guy to dive at Kloosman's ankles with his feet. So I'm sure he'll be penalized for this. That's very close to a card of color. Yep. Let's see, there's a comment there from Marlon.
You said it before, Morgan.
Yep, he has got a Herschel Yankees thing about him. I have mentioned it before. And you don't want to get too excited, at schoolboy level. I think they must just enjoy themselves and exploit the, and really, sort of use their talents. But there is a Herschel Yankees thing about him for sure.
So Berg, still a minute and a half to go, and this man has been impressive. Simanga and be there low. Berg machine letting it go. They desperately need to strike back here. The chase is on. And Mkume Zulu doing well to retrieve possession. Bishops not panicking at all. Here's Michael Ford. Lets it go to Connor Evans in the sevens game. The SA School star. And Luca Liebenberg. He can step all over the place, this feather. Look at him go. Champagne rugby here from the Platinum Blues. It's Samuel Martinezson keeping it alive.
Wynberg doing really, really well there considering there's 6 men on the field. I think that player got a yellow card, so only 6 men on the field, very difficult to defend and attack in the sevens game with a man down. But Wynberg doing really, really well to kill that Bishop's attack.
Mkume Zulu doing tremendously well. So that kick and chase was looking good from Berg. After this, we have Sachs versus Rondebosch in the next quarterfinal. So Berg looking for an opportunity, but they go back into their 22. And they'll try, roll the dice here. Just about half time. And can they get a score? Rutston's on the field now for Bishops. And this is big trouble. Matthew Leonard, Luca Liebenberg. You won't stop this feather. Liebenberg strikes for Bishops.
Yeah, as I said, Justin, six men on the field. Really just trying to wind down the clock in order to go into halftime. But there we see a nice turnover and putting the ball in the wide channel. A man down is so difficult to defend in sevens. And Luca Liebenberg, that is just scoring in the corner.
Also Bishops winning the previous 2 titles at this series in 2018 and 2017, beating Paul Jim twice. And that is halftime. And of the 51, tournaments, Bishops have won 22, which is quite crazy to believe, but that says something. Running rugby, Bishops are known for their running rugby, so that's probably not a surprise.
And it looks like there's Bryce
couldn't
across
agree
the
with you more,
field.
Justin.
It's been a hot contest, must be said, bros. Who are these oaks? Tide 5 catering?
Is this a water break or a cocktail party?
I was expecting a water break, but looks like the guys are getting a feed.
Now those canapes or hors d'oeuvres, can they be enough to sustain these players?
Rasta's got a special order. Now we know who's in charge.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
Forward momentum, it looks like a try. We're getting a TMO referral.
Oh, that brought on AV Solutions. Who's this dude? Too cool for school.
Oh, the cable guy's in town.
Oh, the lazy boy's out. Come on, Rasta. A box of popcorn. He's enjoying this. Is it a try?
Yeah, looks good. Try it is.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So we're back here, almost in time for the second half, and Bishops, well, they're playing the definition here of running rugby, scoring 3 great tries. Morgan, Wynberg did have a lot of possession in that first half, but they just couldn't capitalise.
Yeah, they did, and they camped in the Bishops half for a fair amount of that first half, but unfortunately didn't capitalise, as you say. Also playing with 6 men doesn't help, but in the second half, at 19-0 down, Wynberg score next, they're definitely in this game, so I think that'll be their priority. Score first in the second half, and who knows what can happen in a sevens game.
So Mgomezulu there on the Bishops pivot. And there's Merrick talent. Can Wynberg pull something out of the hat here? That time it was Florence and Retta Low, who was heavily involved in the first half. And Duberg have the fighting spirit. Bishops with good defense. Still alive though. And Berg looking to open up this game. Hunzen with great play there. And it's play on. It's a circus out here. And that is very well done there by Daniel Hayes.
You couldn't have given that. Yeah, Justin, it must be said from my angle, it definitely didn't look like a try. I think it definitely knocked it on before the try line. But referee must have been unsighted to have made such a... Yeah, here we see it over the line. Good defense. Definitely loses the ball before the try line. Not the greatest call, but nonetheless, 5 points to Wynberg, sorry. And like I said, if they score next, they're definitely in it.
Great turnout here at Brookside. And that hasn't gone 10. So yeah, is big trouble. Bishops will love this. Coaching staff and players of Berg will be concerned. And here's Mkumezulu. It's actually Klusman. Very dangerous. And Connor Evans. Lets it go to Michael Ford. The centre. He'll race in. But he lets it go. Unselfishly done. And that's great play from Bishops.
Just too easy. They make it look so easy, don't they? Klusman again with unbelievable feet in the middle of the field. Beats one defender, draws and passes, and then it's just a matter of 2-on-1 out wide, or 2-on-3, or 3-on-1 out wide, and then still the cheekiness to throw the inside ball. You gotta love the confidence that these Bishops boys have.
Ross Vincent with the try. Where's Chetty there in picture? Bishop's coach. Just remember to keep interacting with us across all social media platforms. Here's Wes Chetty. Still plenty of action to go. 7 games being brought to you by School Sport Live. So Wynberg with about 4 minutes to produce something special. This Bishop side are born to play sevens. But it's not over till it's over. And Rita Bilelo, he's really been good. The centre. And Florence, the number 8, lets it go. The step on the inside. Summers Wandile Noche. And Groenewald is trying to get the turnover. Berg managed to get it back. And that is a wonderful dummy there. And Ford has knocked that down. The shot for a yellow card. And the ref obliges. Well, this could be an interesting finish here. Simanga and Florence. You've seen a lot of balls. Well, back to Simanga. And Mapela, the number 14. And Daniel Hayes. Or was that the correct option? And Klusman was pushed there. And he'll tap and go. Champagne stepping from the Bishop's number 9, Liam Klusman. And he sets off on his journey here, but he's getting reeled in. And that is great heart shown by the Berg machine. Enterprising stuff there.
Yeah, fantastic sevens all around. But I mean, this Klusman just has have a set of feet on him. I mean, great feet there. And then just unfortunately runs out of wheels in the end. And a nice cover tackle there from a Weinberg to rip the ball out of Klusman's hand. And then, yeah, unfortunately just going to ground. But nonetheless, you know, this Weinberg side has shown glimpses of some really good play. You know, both defensively and on attack. I think this Bishop side, unfortunately, just one step ahead.
It's a great tackle by Wandile Noche. He was cross-covering. So just under 2 minutes to go. Mapera with the feed. So they'll try finish with a flurry here. They've got the players to do it. Can they break this tight Bishop's defense? It's Rutston with the tackle. Florence with a messy pass. They let it go. He has an opportunity for a second score, but it's not the best pass in the world. And Mapela is down.
I mean, what a well-rounded side this Bishop side is, Justin. You know, defensively and on attack, really, really sound. And showing probably why they've won it so many times in the past, you know.
Also 4 out of their 12 players today represented their province up at the Youth Weeks a few months ago. And Martinezson, this is probably the first time he's throwing in the ball to a line-out. And Rutston lays it back to Martinezson. Namkumi Zulu to Luca Liebenberg. He's got a very springy step. And the Berg defense is really tight that time. And perhaps a final opportunity for them to get a consolation. So Berg still looking full of spirit there, the coaching staff. They want a second score. Florence has been like a soldier. The number 8. He's worked really hard. So is this character, Simanga. Look at that. Get out of the way and look at him go. Sensational stuff. Look at the wheels, Morgan. Scintillating from Simanga. What a score.
Yeah, fantastic try. But I mean, look at this ball carry, you know. He had 4 or 5 guys around him. Happens to spin out of the tackle, fend off, and then still got the wheels to go and finish in the corner. Fantastic play there by Weinberg. And they're showing that with ball in hand, what they could potentially have done a little bit more of as this game unfolded.
Try scorer there was in the Craven Week B side earlier this year, and that's the final score. Bishops 24, Wynberg 10, and Bishops are through to a semi-final. And up next we have another Southern Suburb derby in the form of Sachs and Rondebosch, so don't go anywhere. Still 6 great games to go. Also, the quarter-finals and semi-finals split into Northern Suburb games and Southern Suburb games. So the final will be a Northern Suburb side taking on a Southern Suburb side. And Pole Gym as well at this tournament, and Pole Boys, and they've got so many star players. Both had great seasons, their first side, finishing 2 and 3rd in the country. So a lot of great games to come.
There's a stop in play, and it looks like there's brass smoke coming across the field.
It's been a hot contest, must be said, Bros. Who are these oaks? Tide 5 catering?
Is this a water break or a cocktail party?
I was expecting a water break, but it looks like the guys are getting a feed.
Now those canapes or hors d'oeuvres, can they be enough to sustain these players?
Rasta's got a special order. Now we know who's in charge.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
Forward momentum, it looks like a try. We're getting a TMO referral.
Oh, they brought on AV Solutions. Who's this dude? Too cool for school.
Oh, the cable guy's in town.
Oh, lazy boy's out. Come on, Rasta. A box of popcorn. He's enjoying this. Is it a try?
Yeah, looks good. Try it is.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So Rondebosch versus Sachs in the second quarter-final at Villager Sevens in 2019. And we just saw Bishops beat Wynberg in the first quarter-final. In the 15s version, Rondebosch did have the better season over Sachs. Rondebosch finishing 25th in the country and coming off a victory against Bishops on Saturday. But anything can happen in this game. And Sachs are captained by Brett van Niekerk, and Rondebosch are captained by Connor van Heerden.
Yeah, Justin, short turnaround from the highs of the 50-man game where Rondebosch picked up a victory over Bishops. So it'll be interesting to see what this Rondebosch side can do in sevens.
Indiao trying to make a nuisance of himself, and there's Whittingdale, but he's going to have to come back. On the right there, Jay Ryback with the blonde hair. Had a cracking game against Bishops on Saturday. And also the grandson of Hugh Bladen, if he was looking familiar to anybody. Sarford in, the scrum off to feed for Rondebosch. Got a score on Saturday.
I have to ask Justin, if he's the grandson of Hugh Bladen, have you got a Blades voice on you?
It's not for me to decide. And Connor van Heerden lets it go to Sarford in. Also represented his province in the Youth Weeks a few months ago. Connor van Heerden, Kian Davis, a wonderful talent. Here's Joshua King. Great play by the blue and gold. Oh, it's opening up here big time. That is mesmeric stuff from Rondebosch, and they get the first score.
I mean, look at those feet. I mean, Justin, that is spectacular. Absolutely no space to move. And happens to find a space, the catch-up defender being beaten. And then just putting his ears back and heading straight for the poles. A fantastic try there by Rondebosch. And it sets ourselves up nicely for a great another quarterfinal.
So Kean Davis also instrumental in that victory against Bishops, and that hasn't gone 10. So chance here for Sachs to hit back. Also watch out in the Sachs team for the big number 6. He's a lock forward, Enos Ndiaye, and it's tapped by Whittingdale. And Korvot, the kid who hails from Fishhook. What a ball that is! Great stuff here from Sachs. But Rondebosch's defense pretty good at the moment. It's Whittingdale, the little feather. And Sachs with a big opportunity here. Great stepping. That is superb by Solomons. Eugene Solomons, take a bow, son.
We spoke about individual brilliance, you know, Justin, but look at this. I mean, this is unbelievable. Playing up the short side. And then still plenty of work to do here, but just feet and pace wins the game. A fantastic try there by Weinberg. 7-5 in 7-5 to Sachs.
Korvot is leaving the field for Sachs, so that'll be a blow. It was in the Academy Week side. And Fenter with the restart. Josh King is hit hard in the tackle. Connor van Heerden, Sarford in. And Kean Davids with the skip ball. Beautiful stuff there by Bosch. Davis things it wide to Sarford in. And Connor van Heerden with the chip ahead. And King taps it back. Picked up by Connor van Heerden. And Sarford in. He's normally behind a ruck. What an offload that was there to Connor van Heerden. Bosch looking to take the lead here. Connor van Heerden. Not his best pass. Sarford in. And Kean Davis. Back to Sarford in. With a big don't argue there from the number 9. And here's the razzle-dazzle player now. Scored Rondebosch's first try. Sarford in. Lets it go. Opportunity. And Rondebosch cash in. Connor Kotze with the score.
What has impressed me most, Justin, is just the pure skill of these players. I mean, passing left and right, feet stepping left and right. I mean, there we see it, you know, holding the ball through the phases, Rondebosch, and then getting the ball in the wide channel. Still, like I said, plenty of work, but step of the left, drives with the legs, and scores a fantastic try. Really, really individually very brilliant players on display this evening. And if anyone tells me that we don't have the skill sets of overseas players, then they clearly haven't come to watch a Villagers Sevens tournament, have they?
Trouble, yeah, for Sachs. So Rondebosch get a scrum in a crucial time of the game, just before half time. And they get a try here. They'll be in a comforting position. But they won't be out of the woods yet. Anything can happen in this game.
Yeah, you know, if you look across the board in the 7th circuit, then the 2 minutes either side of halftime is vitally important. And Rondebosch will definitely be looking to score at least one more try before we head into halftime.
Can they do it? Davis with a chip there. Well, this would be very interesting if Sachs can go the distance from here. It's a high tackle as well. And they could take the lead. Can they go coast to coast and run the length of Brookside here? Shlumelo and 20, the Predator. Picked up by Fenter. And he's going back at the rate of knots here. Bosch with good defense. And then 20 again. Oh. Now that was definitely not his best pass, Morgan.
Ball is getting greasy at the time of the evening. And unfortunately just taking it too easy. And the ball slipping out of his hand as he cocked to make the pass.
Everyone looking pretty serious, although it is sevens. Everyone is competitive.
Looks like this Rondebosch side, coached by Peter Bernardi, ex-provincial fly-off. So they're definitely in good hands, Justin.
And Safodin, oh, what a season he's had. And Kian Davis there as well on the left. Only in grade 11. Academy week this year as well. So Safodin, flashy stuff. Connor van Heerden will score. Rondebosch extend their lead.
Yeah, as we said, Justin, those few couple of minutes either side of halftime extremely important. And middle scrum in a sevens game is a dream for any backline. And dumbing to the open side and then just playing up the blind side, and so close to the try line, you're not going to stop him there.
So Rondebosch looking eager to meet Bishops in a semi-final. And there's Sachs. Dig deep. Don't go anywhere.
There's a stop in play, and it looks like there's bright smoke coming across the field.
It's been a hot contest, must be said, Bros. Who are these oaks? Tide 5 catering?
Is this a water break or a cocktail party?
I was expecting a water break, but it looks like the guys are getting a feed.
Now those canapes or hors d'oeuvres, can they be enough to sustain these players?
Rasta's got a special order. Now we know who's in charge.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So we're back here for the second half. Rondebosch in control. And their star players in the season, or in the side today, Connor van Heerden and Safodin and Kian Davis, to mention a few, have run the show. But Sachs do have the players to still win this game. So Connor van Heerden to get the second half underway. It's a high hanging one, but it hasn't gone 10 meters. So it's a gift here for Sachs. And Korvots giving it straight to Whittingdale for the free kick. A little feather to Korvots, to Rand Korvots. Lets it go beautifully. Sachs looking to get back into this game. It's good play from Van Niekerk. And then 20, the hooker, to Trent Bowden. And Solomons, he was impressive in the first half. And a messy pass there. And the coaching staff won't be impressed.
That last pass of the Sack side just not going to hand. I'd like to see them keep the ball through a bit more phases. Carry up the blind side. They got some nice strong ball carriers out wide. Put the ball through phases. Put the Rondebosch defense under pressure. And then the holes will start to come. I think they're a little bit too rushed on the attack and expecting the holes to open up a little bit too early.
So Safodin, the scrum off, lets it go to Connor van Heerden and Kian Davis. Then it go out wide here. It's great stepping, but what a tackle that was by Indiao, a Craven Week B team player. And as a result, they get the penalty. Joshua Whittingdale back to Duran Korvots. Korvots assessing his options. And that's the offload go. And it's play on. Solomons trying to retrieve possession. And Sacks have the penalty. So they're still in this game. Korvots to Whittingdale. The little feather with the skip ball for Trent Bowden, but he has to backtrack. The big centre. And this could be big trouble here. The race is on. Look at Indy Owl flying after the Rondebosch player there. Great cover defence and keeps Sacks in this contest.
I mean, what a cover tackle there by the big man. Really good technique. Drags the opponent into touch. And then silly by Rondebosch to chuck it away. And a penalty on the 15 in favour of Sacks.
Duran Korvots. Well, he is the kid with the golden touch. Getting the offload away there to Joshua Whittingdale. Do they have a solution? This is great play from Sacks. Brilliant stuff there. It's Matthew Fenter who scores. And the contest is on now, Morgan.
Yeah, once again, Justin, as you see Sacks hold the ball through phases, the holes start to appear. You know, a little bit more patient in that attack. And the holes start to appear. Sevens is a patience game. And really good set of wheels there to go and score in the corner. Great attack there by Sacks. And it's game on, as you say now, Justin.
So just remember to keep interacting with us across all social media platforms. This broadcast proudly brought to you by School Sport Live. And Fenter. And that is a beautiful kick. A beautiful restart. And Sacks are sniffing an opportunity here. Here we go. The young Ikeys. Strike through Matthew Pretorius. Sensational.
Big psychological kick to come. There we see unbelievable kickoff from the start. The restarts are of vital importance. And then just one pass and up the touchline he goes. Scores. Tries to take the ball a little bit closer to the poles, knowing the value of the kick, which hits the pole and doesn't go over. So 19-17 in the favor of Rondebosch. It is now game on.
Well, who saw that coming in the space of a few minutes? And then the complete opposite of the prior kickoff. And Rondebosch perhaps getting out of jail now. Safudin setting off Ishmael Safudin, making good meters. Sebastian Baurido to Kian Davis. And intercepted there by Solomons. He's having a cracker. And Sacks are peeling away with it here. This is magical. The underdog is biting. Superb score there by Junaid Abrams.
There we see a massive pass out wide and intercepted by Sacks. And then great ability to still control the ball and then just too quick up the touchline. And it takes Sacks into the lead at 22 points to 19 with the kick to come. But a minute and 40 in a sevens game could feel like a lifetime.
3 unanswered tries. And Duran Korvots, the sensation. Sacks' sensation. And would you look at that from the kid who hails from Fishhook.
Another very important restart. I'd like to win possession back and wind down the clock. Fantastic kick.
Rondebosch, well, a converted try will do it. They've been nowhere in the second half. Perhaps getting a bit ahead of themselves. It's Safudin. And this will get very interesting now. Connor van Eerden tries to work his magic. The skip ball from Safudin. And it's been knocked on. And Sacks, all they need to do now is hold on to the ball. And they'll meet Bishops in a semi-final.
The old cliche of definitely a game of two halves.
It's the Sax number 6, Enos Indiao. Played in the Craven Week B side, just in grade 11, so you'll see him again next year. And Sax being the underdog here, if they can get the scrum right, surely they've done it. Rondebosch imploding in the second half.
It must be said, has been a fantastic half for Sax. They've played just the right brand of rugby and kicks it out, and that's the ball game.
That's amazing.
Fantastic game of rugby.
Amazing, especially that second half. And Sax, well, they finished bottom in the Southern Suburb Challenge this year, only recording 1 victory, and now they have a chance. They've kept their Villager Sevens series hopes alive, and they'll go through to the semi-final, and they'll believe that they can take on and defeat Bishops. Don't go anywhere. Up next is the plate semi-final.
Forward momentum, it looks like a try. We're getting a TMO referral.
Oh, they brought on AV Solutions. Who's this dude? Too cool for school.
Oh, the cable guy's in town.
Oh, the lazy boy's out. Come on, Rasta. A box of popcorn. He's enjoying this. Is it a try?
Yeah, looks good. Try it is.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
Sazo in the plate semi-final, yeah, live at Brookside at Villages. Mathabu playing from left to right. And on your right-hand side is Uzazo. So Uzazazo with the kickoff here. And this will be some great rugby. And look at this, the kick and chase. Working hard there is the number 23. Almost like a little bit of football here. And an opportunity for Mathabu to strike first. A lethal step there, but very good defense. And Uzazazo come away with the penalty. And Mathabu getting some marching orders here. Uzazazo now, a strong carry, and they'll look to light up this field, the Brookside field here, headquarters of Villager Rugby Football Club. So far, tit for tat in the collisions, and Malibu will strike first in this plate semi-final. What a try.
Bit of a poacher's try there, ball coming out of the side of the ruck. And there we see it at the breakdown. Ball just squirting out of the side of the ruck, and nicely picked up. And in sevens, half a line break is a 7-pointer, or in this case a 5-pointer.
So whoever wins this game will play Fishhook in the plate final, which is before the main final. So Mathabu with a 5-point lead here, and Uzazo, what a fend that was. Some amazing talents out here today. And Uzazo now with an opportunity.
Yeah, Uzazo need to just calm things down a little bit, you know, set up the phases, as we say, keep the ball through the phases, let every player get their hands on the ball, put the ball in the nice and the wide channels, and holes will definitely start to open up through phases 4 to 5.
Uzazazo now, and it's a tight head here, and Mathabu peel away with it. Great running here gliding when he runs. He's still going. Had that ball for an age there. And Malibu looking to put the pressure on. The dummy kick with the offload. Patiently done and underneath the bar.
Yeah, another fantastic score there by Malibu. And again, you know, smaller schools, but definitely showing they've definitely got the talent and the skill. There's some really talented rugby players. Nice little offload from the deck. And a score under the poles there for Malibu.
It's Bishop's Sacks after this in semi-final 1. And then Pole Gym versus Pole Boys in semi-final 2. A replay of Interschools, a chance for revenge.
Does it get any better? Wow, fantastic feet up the touchline.
Uzazazo heading back here. And that's what the game needed, Morgan. Scintillating again.
Fantastic feet and fantastic celebration. There we see a nice replay coming up here. Quick tap is the key. And then just fantastic feet on the right foot, steps off the right. And then the wheels to burn to score under the poles, and a celebration to go with the try.
Also, Morgan, what's fantastic about this event is it gives the players as well from underprivileged communities a chance to come and showcase their talents every year. And a fantastic opportunity. 6 sides out of the 24 from disadvantaged communities.
And talent aplenty there is, Justin.
So extremely tight, Malibu. And it's play on. It's a chance here. Uzazazo. Oh, it's really on now, Morgan. What a score. 2 opportunities, 2 tries. Uzazazo, and the party has started.
There we see, once again from the kickoff, just shows the importance of securing the kickoff, but forcing unnecessary offload, and then just a pick up, a fend, and a try in the corner. Still plenty of work to do, but great try. And with a kick to come, could potentially level up the scoreboard.
Crucial kick. Not a bad attempt. So it's really tight here. 2 tries apiece. 2 points the difference. And we're not even at half time. And that has gone more backwards than forwards.
Just a little bit rushed.
So Malibu trying to get their 3rd try, and that is beautiful handling. A great fend as well, but what cover defense, and potentially a match-saving tackle.
Usozazo just showing that no try is going to be an easy try. There we see it, great little hands, great offload too. And then Usozazo not giving up and reeling him in from behind, and then attacking the ball and forcing the knock-on.
Been very competitive here. And Uzazazo, Morgan, well, for all the hard work that they've done to get back into this game, they don't want to concede now. They want to get the set piece right.
Yeah, 100%. Get it out, kick the ball into touch, and go into halftime at 12 in. And as we speak, Justin, as we speak, it's called the commentator's curse, isn't it?
It is indeed. And Malibu, all Uzazazo had to do was just kick that out, really. Kick that over the dead ball line. But it's still a 7-point ball game.
There we see. Great defense. And then instead of just dotting the ball down, he tries to pick it up, knocks it on, and Malibu take advantage of it. And they take a 17-10 point lead into halftime.
Don't go anywhere. The second half coming up soon, and then after that is Bishops versus Sachs, followed by a big game in the form of Pole Boys versus Pole Gym.
There's a stop in play, and it looks like there's briar smoke coming across the field.
It's been a hot contest, must be said, Bros. Who are these oaks? Tide 5 catering?
Is this a water break or a cocktail party?
I was expecting a water break, but it looks like the guys are getting a feed.
Now those canapes or hors d'oeuvres, can they be enough to sustain these players?
Rasta's got a special order. Now we know who's in charge.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So we're back here, half time of a plate semi-final, the second plate semi-final. Malibu with a 7-point advantage over Uzazazo, and the winner here today will be in the plate final against Fishhook. So a lot to play for, and Uzazazo scored 2 great tries in that first half to keep their hopes alive. And can they produce something special? Sachs dead against Rondebosch. And the party's on here. Malibu. And that's gone the distance there. A great kickoff. But Uzazazo with great defense as well. And just like a pop-up toaster, Morgan, Malibu score. A little bit of a slip, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, Justin. Once again, you know, we talk about this either side of halftime being focused, and then we just see it from the kickoff. Well received. Great discipline to show there by Uzazazo as well as Malibu. And then sneaky little up the side of the ruck and try. And almost 10-point turnaround within a minute either side of halftime.
So, can Uzazazo find some rhythm and then hit back again? Another contestable kickoff in the air. And look at this. This is blistering speed. Uzazazo not giving up. And then they drop the bucket. And a counter-attacking opportunity here. But Uzazazo coming away with it. And they get the penalty as well. The tap and go. They really need to score next if they've got any hope here. Off the boots. So it's play on. And it's been poached. Malibu trying to keep the ball alive. And they'll be dangerous. Players on the left as well. Good defense there by Uzazazo. Malibu. The big fan there, but great defense. They're looking for try number 5. But Uzazazo get it back. It's all over the show, yeah. Sevens at its best. Can they find an opening? And a massive hit there in midfield. Beats one. This is beautiful running and beautiful defense as well. And a penalty. Surely a tap and go. A step. The trip over the top. And luckily there for Uzazazo, they've got the penalty. So still Morgan, time for them to get a victory. But one feels that they will have to score 3 unanswered tries here.
all very, very frantic at the moment, Justin. I think it's important to just slow things down slightly. There is enough time on the clock for them to come back. But they're going to have to just regroup and, like you say, score 3 unanswered tries, which they have the ability to do.
And is this one of them? Potentially hold back. And there it is. And it could also be a card as well. But they get that important score, Morgan.
There we see, puts it on the boot and then seems to have been held, but the referee playing a good advantage for a try under the poles and a very, very important kick, Justin. Puts us over, puts them within 7 points, and then it's game on.
Four tries in the favour of Mathabu, 3 in the favour of Uzazazo, and over it goes. Corner of your screen there, you can see Bishops warming up, who have a date with Sachs next. But what a game this has been, this played semi-final. You can see that both sides want to win it. And they've got the penalty on halfway.
I'm not too sure. Do they have the penalty or are they taking a bit of a chance? Alright, that's great.
Well, you fooled me. Didn't fool the ref though. And Malibu, well, surely if they come away with a try here, it will be checkmate. They got numbers on the left and overlap. And look at the Goosey. This is magical running. And he left them for dead.
Fantastic set of wheels up the touchline. And could that just be the ball game? One has to wonder. But in sevens, very dangerous to call it too early.
And that try just at the end of half-time is really hurting Uzazazo, yeah, Morgan.
100%, Justin. Either side of half-time, they scored a try. And that's a 10-point turnaround. It would be a completely different ball game had they consolidated either side of those tries.
So much talent on display. Uzazazo. A quick try here might give them a chance. And they've spotted some space. And the race is on.
Oh.
Unfortunate there for Uzazazo.
That could have just been the score they needed to put them very much back in the game with a minute to play.
Also, Morgan, there's not a lot of time for recovery in this tournament. If you think Bishops and Sachs playing next, they've had 20 minutes, 30 minutes break and back on the paddock.
Plenty of life in those legs, Justin. They're young and they just want to run around in the field, don't they? So the longer the break, actually, the more I think, it wears against the legs. So the shorter the breaks, the better potentially. But we'll have to wait and see what this Bishop side look like in the semi-final and then also potentially going into a final.
So Mathabu, 23 seconds away from guaranteed date with Fishhook. What a clash that will be. And they're going to look to end on a high as well. They want try number 6. It's been a wonderful display of running rugby. And perhaps Uzazazo can end with a flurry here. A superb offload. Players putting their body on the line and making their coaches proud. The step. So much great stepping out here today. And they get a penalty as well. So they can go home here with a 4th try. There it is, and you can hear the celebration, even though they've lost. It means a lot.
Isn't it fantastic to see? They just have not given up. They've played from minute 1 to minute 14, and there we see quick tap once again, catching Malibu off guard, and then no one's going to stop him with that determination. So close to the try line. Fantastic try there by Ushazazu. Unfortunately, just a little bit too late.
A superb game of rugby as well, Morgan. So many tries. And great for the neutral spectator. So this will be an interesting kick. Nothing to lose. No pressure at all. Can he slot it? And that won't have the legs or the direction. And Malibu will play Fishhook in the plate final. Malibu 29, Uzazazo 22. Don't go anywhere.
Forward momentum, it looks like a try. We're getting a TMO referral.
Oh, they brought on AV Solutions. Who's this dude? Too cool for school.
Oh, the cable guy's in town.
Oh, the lazy boy's out. Come on, Rasta. A box of popcorn. He's enjoying this. Is it a try?
Yeah, looks good. Try it is.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
Well, it's the oldest clash in the country. Schoolboy rugby first played here in South Africa by both these two fantastic schools in the form of Bishops and Sachs. Bishops were in fine form, Morgan, against Wynberg, and then Sachs produced an amazing display against Rondebosch, scoring 3 or 4 unconverted tries in that second half, and they've got an opportunity here to get into a final.
All to play for, Justin, as you said. All previous results, all past fixtures, all past rivalries, all comes down to this.
Well, folks, it's not over till it's over, because Stellenberg at the moment are beating Paul Gym. And whoever wins that game will play Paul Boys. So it might not just be the inter-schools rivalry. And Stellenberg, of course, this year they've had a fantastic side. And Tarquin Manuel, who is playing today, he played for the SA Schools a week or so ago. And then they've also got Conwell Conradi, Border Conradi's son, who played in the Academy Week. And the spectators being really treated out here, especially in that game, or especially in the last two games, the Malibu game and Uzazazo. There were plenty of tries, and then that amazing comeback by Sachs. So just with Bishops, again, if you didn't see him earlier, Liam Klusman, such a dangerous player, and then also Mgumi Zulu, and also Luca Liebenberg. Sachs also have the players as well. Watch out for the big number 6 in Enos Indiao, and also Shlumedo in 20. And Sachs are captained by Brent van Niekerk, and they're playing left to right. And Liam Klusman there, captain of Bishops. And it's starting to get to the business end, Morgan, of this fantastic historical Rugby Sevens event.
100%, Justin. We're in for a real treat here for the semi-final.
And also, Morgan, it might be they're serious, but for a lot of these players, this is perhaps their last ever game in their schoolboy jersey, besides when they do play for Old Boys.
Yeah, 100%, Justin. There is a lot riding on these fixtures. You know, this is the culmination of what has been a fantastic season for both teams. And you'll want to end it on high.
And Fenter with the kickoff. And Michael Ford was strong in that game against Berg. Luca Liebenberg, he has a ruthless step. And that's great defense there by Indiao. And Michael Ford had Kroonewald on his outside. And that is a tremendous carry there. And Klusman to Sasha Mgumizulu. to Liebenberg. Luca Liebenberg. Too much gas for the outside back. Luca Liebenberg strikes for the Platinum Blues. Opening score.
There we see with the replay. And Zulu takes it to the line. And then just, oh, that's a little bit earlier, but nice fend. Carries the ball, has the discipline to make the offload nice and early. And then we'll see now. Zulu carries to the line, holds it up, and then just offloads to Luca Liebenberg, who has the wheels to score under the poles.
Luca Liebenberg, of course, in the past 3 years has represented his province. And Mkume Zulu with the kick. A chance for Sachs now. And this will be interesting. What will the ref say with that tackle? It's play on. Whittingdale lets it go. And Fenter. So it's no advantage here. The Sachs coaching staff. It's all business. A little bit of a laugh there as well. So Whittingdale. Under 60 kilograms. The scrum off. And Kovot lets it go. And here's trouble. Matty Leonard can't pick it up cleanly. And it's an absolute circus out there. And here's a chance for Junaid Abrams now. He scored a fantastic try against Rondebosch. And they're going to look to go coast to coast. Trent Bowden. And here's Enos Indiao. Look at the step. A massive player. He is colossal. When he flips the switch, you're in trouble. That's for sure. It was Krit Singer there, player 23. And the call for holding. And Bishops get what they want. Klusman gives it to Mkume Zulu. And Stellenberg are going to be playing in the semi-final because they beat Jim. And running away with it here is Sir Matthew Leonard.
Fantastic try there by Bishops. But so much happening here. Stellenberg have beaten Paul Jim.
And Stellenberg as well. They've got the players to win this tournament, that's for sure. Their 15s finished 9th in the country this year, despite a loss to Durbanville on Saturday. And it just shows you in the modern game, if you're not switched on, you're in big trouble. Connor Evans that time. And Klusman to Mkume Zulu. Such a talent. Oh, what a pass that is to Klusman. And that is just splendid from the Platinum Blues. Mkume Zulu and Klusman in tandem there.
Yeah, two names to look out for the future. Fantastic set of wheels there by Liam Klusman. Just spins his ears back, goes straight up the middle of the field. There we see it. Mkume Zulu once again, a little cheeky little chicken wing, a massive one this time, to the middle of the field. Klusman spots a gap, pins his ears back, and no one's going to stop this man.
How do you defend against feet like that, Morgan? I'm sure even at your prime you would have no answer.
You put your hands up and hope for the best, Justin.
So anyways, Bishops in great form here. And Sachs will have to produce something special. It's Kovot. He's one of the players who can do it, but Connor Evans and Luca Liebenberg with great defense there, as well as Wafik Francis. An appeal for a high tackle, but the ref is having none of it, and the Platinum Blues will have a scrum. Telling times here for Sachs with a minute and a half to go before half time. And if they concede again, Morgan, there's a long way back.
I was about to say, be careful what you say, Justin. Don't say game over. in the first half of a sevens match.
And Zulu, and he can't stay on his feet. Incredible from Samuel Martinezson.
He doesn't need to stay on his feet, Justin. Samuel Martinezson just backing up a great little chip. And there we go once again from the scrum. Zulu spots some space in the back with the scrum off defending at source. Unfortunately, can't make it all the way, but is chased by one of his teammates and is a great try. 26-0 as we head into halftime.
And Zulu, of course, played SA School Sevens at the beginning of the year. And Zulu and Martinezson as well, just in grade 11. So many players in this Bishop side in grade 11. And Sachs, well, they want to hit back with a try. Here's Duran Korvot with the dummy. And it was a great ball, but Solomons can't hang on. And that is a pity for the young Ikes.
It's important for Sachs to just get their hands on the ball for the next couple of minutes and try and put some points on the board if they are to come back into this one.
So, pretty unusual there to see Samuel Rutston in the front row. The Bishop's lanky lock. And Bishops, well, will they kick this out, Morgan? Do they ever kick, or will they go for a fifth score of the half?
I think the bigger picture, there is a final that's coming should they win this one. So the wise thing to do would kick it out. But as a betting man, I'm not going to put money on that.
And Sachs have the tight head. Ndiao, a try here, and they're in with a shot. It's Fenter. He's been really good at the tournament this year. And the try here will be crucial. Ndiao lets it go. It's Duran Korvot. And a penalty. They need to capitalize on this opportunity. They won't get many. Sachs getting close. They've got the free play as well. Ndiao, tap and go, son. Tap and go.
Referee looks like he's slowing things down. Is he going to go to the pocket?
Klusman going to the naughty chair.
I think the referee's forgotten his cards on the sideline.
Ndiao, and you won't stop the towering figure from there, the colossal figure in the form of Inos Ndiao, and perhaps a chance for Sachs. That's half time.
There we see referee not having his cards, and then Ndiao taking advantage of a rather lackluster Bishop's defense. Makes a quick tap, and a big man like that's not going to get stopped that close to the line.
Well, Morgan, Bishop's got 3 unanswered tries. Sorry, Sachs got 3 unanswered tries against Rondebosch, and they won the game. If they do the same here, it's all on. Don't go anywhere.
There's a stop in play, and it looks like there's Bryce smoke coming across the field.
It's been a hot contest, must be said, Bros. Who are these oaks? Tide 5 catering?
Is this a water break or a cocktail party?
I was expecting a water break, but it looks like the guys are getting a feed.
Now those canapes or hors d'oeuvres, can they be enough to sustain these players?
Rasta's got a special order. Now we know who's in charge.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So we're back here for the second half. And Bishops, well, one would expect that they would come away with a victory here with 19 points the difference. And that would mean a final on the cards there for them for the third time in a row. Of course, they won the previous 2 years, and they've won 22 trophies overall since the tournament started in 1969. And Mgumezulu, well, he was sensational in the first half. Shlumelo and 20, the talent, Whittingdale. An opportunity here, and they drop the bucket. And this is where Bishops are really dangerous. Free possession, Mgumezulu waves the wand, and Michael Ford with a kick and chase. Great covering there by the fullback in the form of Duran Kovort. And the chip ahead, but it finds touch, and Mgumezulu with a dummy, and he'll settle for the lineouts.
Fantastic play all around there, Justin. This Duran Kufort has really impressed me. I mean, both in the 15s and in the 7s today. And another player that really needs to be nurtured and looked after for the future.
Mgumezulu. And that is great vision. It's Woodman now to Michael Ford. There's an overlap. Leonard and Luca Liebenberg stepping all over the show, and that is just brilliance from the Bishops outside back, Luca Liebenberg.
Fantastic feat for a big man. And the catch-up defender of Sachs just needs to work a little bit. There we can see, you know, stepping left and right, and then the catch-up defender getting beaten on the inside. And unfortunately, he's got the wheels to go and score in the corner. This Bishop side, Justin, is going to be very, very tough to beat this evening.
You could also see Dylan Freilenk and Wesley Chetty, Bishop's coaching staff. They look like they're enjoying themselves the most out of anyone here today. They were loving that try from Luca Liebenberg.
I wonder if Wesley Chetty's ever played some sevens rugby himself, being a prop.
I wouldn't be surprised, because sushi's his favorite food. Unusual for a big man. Mgumezulu to Klusman. And Matthew Leonard now. Leonard canters over. And Bishops in flying form here. And the coaching staff are having a fantastic time.
There we see. And this is what sevens is all about, Justin. Keeping the ball alive. Passes through all 7 hands, and then just draw and pass, and the wheels to burn in the corner. This Bishop side just really has no weakness.
And they also, Bishops play with their lock forwards. Big Connor Evans on the field. Also Groenewald. And all the players in the Bishops' first side can run. Connor Evans lays it back to Michael Ford. Rutston lets it go. And Mgumezulu, a flashy pass there to Connor Evans. Cuddles Evans with the switch ball to Martinezson, and Michael Ford with a beautiful line, but that's drifted forward.
Yeah, the Bishops boys can just enjoy themselves now. I think it's safe to say that this is game over, Justin, but we've seen crazier things happen in the past, but this Bishop side, you know, defensively and on attack have just been so well-rounded all evening. And heading into the final, have to be favourites if you ask me.
So can Sachs produce something special from their own 22? Trent Bowden, the grade 11. And Sachs with an opportunity. Enos Sendiao on the wing. He's got a player on his inside, but the pass is not good enough. Would you look at that from Evans, but it's gone forward. Both players going for the miracle ball there, Morgan.
At this stage of the game, it needs to be thrown, Justin. Not much left in it at 2 minutes to play. And I think Bishop's probably emptying out their bench and keeping their starting 7 fit and raring to go for an expected final against either Stellenberg or Paul Boys.
It's a start-started Paul Boys side as well. So Whittingdale to Durand Corvot. Beautiful stepping. And a great offload there to Enos Indiao, who gets the goosey going. Out the back there to Kritzinger. Whittingdale. Great switch ball there to Solomons. And Sax still have it. They have the penalty. And Durand Corvot, he really deserves a score. Unselfishly done. And cantering in is Kyle Kritzinger. And the young Hikies hit back. Good art shown by Sax. And never say die attitude.
There we see with the replay. Once again, every time Durand Corvot gets his hands on the ball, something looks like it's going to happen. And there, draws the outside man and unselfishly makes the offload to score under the poles.
And Rutston manages to tap that one back. Vincent with a pass to Matthew Leonard. The two outside backs there. Kroonewald and big Connor Evans. Look at the big feather go. The big fend from the big man. And Corvot does exceptionally well there. Probably half his size and weight. And you can clearly see how much effort he put in there. Just interesting about Corvot and Enos Indiao, both from Fisher, both in grade 11. But what a chase by Corvot, first getting fend, and then a beautiful tackle on the SA Schools player in the form of Connor Evans.
Yeah, 100%. You know, as we're heading to the dying minutes of this game, both teams are showing what it means to them to either go and score or not concede.
So Sax looking for something to write home about. And that break is something to write home about. Brilliant stuff from Fenter, but the pass not going to hand. A beautiful scoop up there by Solomon. And Whittingdale to Fenter, who's been busy going for the big fend there. And it's gone back. There probably won't be time for a scrum, but it is a penalty. So last chance here. Fenter to Trent Bowden. Will never shy away from the contact. A dummy switch there from the centre. What will Bishops do here? Well, they won't do anything. And that is all. Bishops go in to a final with a chance to win a third title in a row. A fantastic display over Saxia with 36 points to 14. And up next, it is Stellenberg taking on Paul Boys. Stellenberg upsetting Paul Jim about 10 or 20 minutes ago. Don't go anywhere.
Forward momentum, it looks like a try. We're getting a TMO referral.
Oh, that brought on AV Solutions. Who's this dude? Too cool for school.
Oh, the cable guy's in town.
Oh, the lazy boy's out. Come on, Rasta. A box of popcorn. He's enjoying this. Is it a try?
Yeah, looks good. Try it is.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So, semi-final, an opportunity for Paul Boys and Stellenberg to face Bishops in the final. In the 15s version of the game, Paul Boys finished third in the country, Stellenberg finished ninth. We see there the captain of Stellenberg, Tarquin Manuel, SA Schools player, and then also a terrific talent in the form of Javier Farmer, who played SA Schools Sevens at the beginning of the year, and many of you will know Javier Farmer from his tries that he scored at Interschools against Paul Jim, scoring this year, and then 2 tries last year, which led to their victory over Jim in 2018. Paul Boys, a star-studded side, so much talent. 6 out of the 12 represented their province this year, and in fact it's actually more, 6 out of the 12, or 4 out of the 12 played SA Schools as well. Stellenberg, so just watch out there for Msingana, as well as Tarquin Manuel, and also Emil Damant, and the captain, or co-captain in the form of Headley Hadlow, who has scored 15 tries this season. For Boys High, also watch out for Gideon van Wyk, 13 tries in 2019. Morgan, can the underdog bite? Can Stellenberg pull off an upset here?
Justin, we've seen it happen so many times in the past with Sevens rugby. We've seen teams pull a rabbit out of the hat, and I don't know why, but I have a small feeling there's some confidence in the Stellenberg side that has the ability to upset the apple cart here this evening.
So, Vian van der Sant, also another great talent. The Boys High scrum off gets us underway. Hasn't gone 10. And Msingana, he can step everywhere, the outside back. Stellenberg looking to strike first through Tarquin Manuel. Superb play by Stellenberg. Manuel. Freylink in midfield, and then Meyer Retief and Msingana looking deadly in these opening exchanges. And Meyer Retief there in the number 15 jersey. Msingana at scrum off. And Tarquin Manuel lets it go there to 8-0. Beautiful play by Stellenberg. Looking for the first score. It's Meyer Retief once more. Almost feeling like 15s here with the amount of phases they're going through. Liko Msingana. And he beats Vian van der Sant. Liko Msingana with a flash of brilliance. And this will be a big statement now if Stellenberg can get over. And they've also got the penalty. They are here to play. They are here to win. Tarquin Manuel. Can he go by himself here? Great defense. Msingana through the hands. A chance here for Stellenberg. And it's really exhausting. Great play from Stellenberg. But they just couldn't execute. Gideon van Wyk lets it go. They're going to try go coast to coast here. They've got deadly players. And here's a breakout. Superb stuff from Boys High. And Javier Farmer, the skipper. Such a talent. So many tries in the past 2 years. And he is a deadly finisher, and he runs the length of the field to score the opening try for Boys High.
Fantastic passage of play. I mean, Stellenbosch really playing all the rugby and then conceding a 7 point on the other end of the field. And that's Sevens rugby for you. So they'll have to bounce back here. But what they showed is they definitely have the ability to hold onto the ball and put it through the phases. There we see over the top. And then just too quick out wide, Javier Farmer, the captain of Paul Boys. But that being said, the Stellenbosch side really impressed me with that opening couple of minutes.
They ticked so many boxes, and they just couldn't tick the final one with a score. And then hurt badly by Farmer. Headley Hadlow, the talisman. And one has to consider how much is left in the Stellenbosch tank after beating Jim. Morgan.
That's always a big question, Justin, but that's Sevens rugby for you. You know, fitness plays a massive role, and they could be taking the confidence and the high from that game into this game. So, remains to be seen, but with 3 minutes to go in this first half, they've looked good.
Overthrow, Headley Hadlow, the motor car, lets it go. Beautiful stuff here from Stellenbosch. Through the hands to the danger man and Msangana. 2 seasons at first team level. Beautiful there from Venance. And it's an intercept. But luckily for Stellenbosch, it is a penalty. Stellenbosch playing all the rugby. They've got all the ball. And they need to make it count. Luca Venance lets it go to Eitan Null. Eitan Null. Does he have the support? Venance once more. Tarquin Manuel there. Manages to get it back. Through the hands. Meyer Retief. Taking contact. Great tackling there by Jacques Rousseau and company. Headley Hadlow. So Stellenbosch doing so well to keep onto this ball, but they just can't make it count, and that is brilliant defense from Boys High.
Fantastic defense there by Paul Boys. And turnover balls, often where this game is won. I mean, a number of changes being made here. Paul Boys ringing the changes and bringing on some fresh legs to potentially look to attack from deep and exploit a tiring Stellenbosch side who've held on to the ball but haven't really put any points on the scoreboard yet.
Jan van der Sant setting off. And what a crazy offload that was. That was beautiful play, but also beautiful defense from Stellenbosch. Kewan Horn is on the field, the SA Schools player. He lays it back. So competitive at the breakdown.
There we see, again, a quick tap and some fresh legs there with a nice little offload. And then a solid hit there from the captain of Stellenbosch.
It looks like Msangana got injured at ruck time there. And that'll be a big pity. Headley Hadlow on the right. A cracking season. Pity there for Msangana.
There seems to have been an infringement at the ruck at the breakdown there. That didn't look pretty, Justin.
Gideon van Wyk there with the tackle. And can Stellenbosch make it count? The underdogs. So competitive. And Boys High, well, they're really so good at the breakdown. Tie the box. The SA School star to Kewan Horn. And he can be deadly Horn. So agile. Back to his centre partner and tie the box. Who lets it go to Ush. Tackled by Tarquin Manuel and by Demant. Oshtet's go to Van der Sant. A nice little grubber through. And coming to the rescue there is Wienand. So this will be interesting. Stellenberg, what will the call be? It's been poached. Here comes a score, surely. Try time for Jermaine Slavers. And Pole Boys, when they get a chance, Morgan, they are just so deadly.
They are extremely deadly there from turnover ball, Justin. But it looked a little bit to me like an infringement before that ruck, you know, just diving on the player. But nonetheless, the referee not seeing it, letting play carry on. And Paul Boys, living off scraps currently. Look, just seemed a little bit off his feet there with that flick out of the ruck. But nonetheless, referee letting it go. And Paul Boys living off scraps, but still full value for their 14-point lead as we head into halftime.
There's a stop in play, and it looks like there's brass smoke coming across the field.
It's been a hot contest, must be said, Bros. Who are these oaks? Tide 5 catering?
Is this a water break or a cocktail party?
I was expecting a water break, but looks like the guys are getting a feed.
Now those canapes or hors d'oeuvres, can they be enough to sustain these players?
Rasta's got a special order. Now we know who's in charge.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So half-time here, Pole Boys high with the advantage over Stellenberg. And Pole Boys are 7 minutes away from a final with Bishops. And Morgan, Stellenberg played most of the rugby in that first half. They did everything right but score.
And that's where it really counts, isn't it, on the scoreboard? So interesting to see how they approach the second half. But still plenty to play for at 14-point down. Plenty to play for in the second half, Justin.
So Vian Venter now to get us underway. Stellenberg showing so much heart. And how much do they have left in the tank after an impressive victory against Poljim? Something to celebrate in itself. And Jacques Rousseau, this marvelous talent, lets it go. Boys High starting to look ruthless now. Will the floodgates start opening? Headley Hadlow going in for that ball. Great play by the Stellenberg centre. And Imsangana is still alive, Morgan. This feather. Look at him go out the back. Tremendous stuff from Berg. Back on the inside there to Headley Hadlow. The motor car lets it go beautifully there to Freilink. To Imsangana. It's exhausting. Venter. And Emil Demant. And Boys High's defense. Immense here. But a try here. And it's really on. And a penalty to Stellenberg. They're back in the contest here. If they can get a score, Freylink lets it go to Headley Hadlow. Great defense from Davids. And company, Gideon van Wyk, the naughty boy there. Boys' Eye need to be careful. A card here will really cost them.
I'm going to stick my neck out, Justin, and say the next team to score may just win this one. I have an inkling that may just be the case.
Stellenberg, here we go. Really close. And can you believe it? Boys' Eye coming away with it again. Incredible scenes out here at Brookside, home of villagers. It's Q Horn. Let's go to Gideon van Wyk, who has tons of pace. Van Wyk. My goodness, look at the loose forward go. Gideon van Wyk, one of the standout players in the 2019 season. Gideon van Wyk strikes.
And once again, from their own half. There we see the quick tap on their try line. Almost feels like a 14-point turnaround. Paul Boys did extremely well from behind their own try line to hold on to that ball, have the discipline to not throw any 50-50s. And in the end, a fantastic score. Here we see pins his ears back, realizes not going to make it, steps inside, and then has the wheels to burn.
Gideon van Wyk, who hails from Menlo Park, finishing off his school career at Boys' Eye and making SA schools in the process. Q Horn with the restart. One gets the feeling that the scoreboard isn't really a true reflection. Stellenberg have given it their all. Msingana, he's been one of them. The tummy. Well, everybody in the ground bought that one. A superb dummy. But what cover defense that was. Stellenberg have numbers on the left. They've got Tarquin Manuel now, the little wizard, with the offload. And Fenter. And here is big trouble now. Vian van der Sant might get a red or at least a yellow. So what will the call be? No need for that when you're up by so much.
They have really played all the rugby to find themselves at 19 points to 0 down.
And Vian van der Sant is going to miss the final, Morgan. And that could be telling. Very telling. One of their key players.
There we see a replay. Yeah, that's just unacceptable, Justin. Even at this level, those things should not be happening. And if Stellenberg can hold on to the ball, then they're full value to score 2 tries in the next 3 tries in the next couple of minutes.
And the little wizard Tarquin Manuel is racing after this one, and so is Osh. Also scored plenty of tries for Boys' Eye in 2019, and he has Jock Rousseau. He's really been a revelation. And Boys' Eye with 6 players on the park here. But they won't care about that. Stellenberg now have an opportunity. But that could be really crucial for the final without Van der Sant.
Stellenberg needs to go and score, and very quickly at that.
So just remember to keep interacting with us across all social media platforms. This broadcast proudly brought to you by School Sport Live. Up next, we've got the plate final. Mathabu taking on Fishhook. And then after that, we've got the final where Bishops will look to get their hat-trick of wins. 2017, 2018 and 2019. And I'll most certainly like to face Paul Boys. Just a minute left here.
A minute enough time to score 3 tries, Justin? You don't look like you want to respond.
then you've seen it all if that happens. Tarquin Manuel. And great defense there from Davids. Picked up there by Null. Boys High's defense has just been exceptional. They don't want to concede at all. And Peter Ingledow there, the head coach, had a great season in his first year in charge of Boys High. So Stellenberg, to end on a high here, they've given it their all. It just hasn't gone their way. Tarquin Manuel with the feed to Mayor Retief. And Manuel in trouble. Lets it go. And Boys High might come away with 4 tries here. Reece Duplessis scored a try against Jim in that inter-schools fixture. Gideon van Wyk lets it go. Beautiful play there by Kewen Horn. And here's the kid with the wheels here. Brilliant play. Jermaine Slavers scores a double in the semi-final. And they are running into the final against Bishops. And what a clash that will be.
Fantastic play all around. And wheels to burn to score the try in the corner. There we see the replay. Turnover ball, 2 passes. And Paul Boy score in the corner once again. Full value for their 26-0 victory over Stellenberg in the semi-final.
Jermaine Slavers has played most of his under 19 rugby at second team level. The outside back gets a double here. And into the final, Paul Boys go. Paul Boys 26, Stellenberg 0. Don't go anywhere. Mathabu Fishhook up next. Played.
There's a stop in play, and it looks like there's brass smoke coming across the field.
It's been a hot contest, must be said, Bros. Who are these oaks? Tide 5 catering?
Is this a water break or a cocktail party?
I was expecting a water break, but it looks like the guys are getting a feed.
Now those canapes or hors d'oeuvres, can they be enough to sustain these players?
Rasta's got a special order. Now we know who's in charge.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So penultimate game here of the Villages tournament in 2019. It's the plate final. It's Mathabu on the left in the blue and white and navy taking on Fishhook on the right. And this will be an interesting clash. And it's very interesting from the beginning through their number 13. The kids from the coast with the penalty here. And the tap and go by the number 9. Fishhook looking to get the opening try. It's a beautiful opportunity here for them with early possession. Mathabu in their victory over Uzazo were great in that semi-final, displaying a lot of running rugby. But it's Fishhook now. Mathabu not giving an inch. And what a ball that is out of this world. And another great offload. Oh, this is razzle-dazzle stuff. Does he score? You got to be kidding me. That is inches. And the coach can't believe it either. And Malibu now from the own goal line. Entertainment at its best. Are you not entertained, Morgan?
How was that not a try is the real question, Justin. I mean, unbelievable. Look at this. We talk about skill. This is skill of the highest order. Carrying the ball up nicely up the right-hand side of the field. And then it's just offload after offload. I couldn't even keep up. There we see nice strong carry, offload on the inside. And the support play, fantastic. How did he not score?
Well, that would have been probably the try of the day. And Malibu under all sorts of pressure. And they save themselves at the last. And then a kick. If in doubt, kick it out.
Oh, you've been waiting all evening to say that, haven't you?
Doesn't happen often in sevens, Morgan. The kick for touch. Like warm toast.
He popped up like home toast. I like that one too, I must say.
So Fisher with about 3 or 4 crazy offloads there. And the lead up to that almost try. Sloppy at line out time. So Malibu trying to do everything to get out of trouble. And Fisher, here they go again. Both sides here to play. Not a great pass that time, but it won't matter. The number 21 with a sniff. And he scores, and Fishhook strike first.
You'll say he meant the bounce pass. But there we see it from the right-hand side of the field. The bounce pass straight into the hands, and it always catches defenders off guard. Nice and strong carry, and scores under the poles. Takes his team to what should be a 7-0 lead after about, what's that, 4 minutes of rugby?
Felt like 20 minutes, Morgan, with the amount of offloads there. And Malibu eventually conceding. Third time, not lucky. So the kids from the coast, the good restart there, but Malibu do well. And then the flashy ball there, and it's a penalty. So Fishhook, will they take it quickly? They do. Malibu with a player down, and that is one colossal handoff. And Malibu somehow again get out of trouble, and here we go. It's opening up here. This player was deadly in the semi-final, but he finds a Fishhook player, and here we go. It's really on. The crowd are getting behind the players here. Trying to round the player, the number 13. Physical stuff. Malibu with an excellent steal. And like a thief in the night, down the outside. Is he running out of steam? He isn't running out of steam, Morgan. There we go. Malibu.
Oh, I didn't think he'd get
Hit
there.
back.
I did not think he would get there. But he unhooked the trailer and off he went. Fantastic. I mean, back and forth rugby. This is what the fans on a Friday night came out to watch. Fantastic. There we see it. Great little steal out of the ruck. Turnover ball. And then once again, the blind side being exploited. And I must be honest, I did not think he was going to make it. He pinned his ears back. And off he went. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh.
That's why everyone is here to see tries like that. Everyone thought the kettle was going off, but not that time.
Are you not entertained, Justin?
So it's really on here. Fishhook in a deadlock here with Malibu as we enter into that critical time before half time. And really leading up to a great finish to this tournament with Bishops and Boys High. Malibu. There's some sneaky play there. And they still get it back. No. It's Fishhook ball. So please keep interacting with us across all social media platforms. Keep your comments coming. A humdinger over here at the moment. 2 fabulous tries. So Fishhook with the feed. And that's messy. So we'll have another scrum.
Ball coming out at the same time as it went in. And the ref just saying for a reset.
And he drops the bucket there. And then Summer went back and then went forward, and it's opening up here for Malibu. And they're coasting through here. It's the number 9, and they hit the front. Malibu strike.
Capitalizing on a Fishhook mistake. And once again, just showing how important it is to hold on to your ball, hold on to possession. I mean, there we see it. Just a slight knock on from the fly off, turnover ball, and it's 7 points to the other team.
And some of these Malibu players have a lot of wheels on them, Morgan.
They do. All around this park, there's pace. All the more reason not to lose possession.
So that's half-time. Malibu, after conceding early on, managed to finish the half in front at 12 points to 7. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, ill discipline. That's going to be a penalty, Owen.
Yeah, great call from the ref, that one. Where's the kicking team?
Yeah, there's a bit of confusion. Who's the side coming on the field? What's he doing?
Assistant ref?
I don't know. He's got eyes like saucers.
I'm not too sure what that is. I know the game keeps changing, but now I'm very confused.
Whippy's career service. Oh, the kicking team. Here it is. What a legend.
Well, he gets the applause, but he's got to kick this over.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So almost in time here for the second half. A plate final up for grabs. Last year it was Strand. This year it will either be Malibu or Fishhook. Fishhook scoring first in that first half, and then Malibu with 2 brilliant tries. One sneaky one, almost running out of steam, and then scoring at the end. And then just before the halftime break, another opening, giving Malibu the advantage. But Fishhook showed enough in that first half to show that they can definitely pull this one out of the hat. And Malibu, easy one that time. Not much pressure, but at ruck time there. Great stuff from Fishhook. And this was the try scorer at the end of the first half. And that looked like it went a mile forward that time. So that'll be a blow there for Malibu and a chance for Fishhook to score. And of course, up next, if you've just joined us, is the final between Bishops and Pole Boys. Bishops and Boys High dominating proceedings at the tournament this year. Bishops in flying form against Sachs in the semi-final, and then Boys High dominating against Stellenberg on the scoreboard. And Fishhook let it go. Sloppy stuff there. That's costly.
It's important for Fishhook to get their hands on the ball now, nice and early on in the second half. Score next and put Malibu under some pressure.
So Malibu with the scrum. One of the try scorers feeds. Looks like he's got a good swerve. And Malibu with the educated boots into touch. And happy to play the percentage game. But is that the correct call, Morgan?
Yeah, it's a tough one to call, you know. I think holding on to possession's obviously the most important at sevens. And at this stage of the game, at 12-7, with 5 minutes to play, very little in between these two teams. And I'd love to have seen him hold on to the ball and put the ball through phases as they have done in this first half.
So Fishhook with a great line out there, cleanly taken. And a great short ball. And a good offload as well. Trying to turn on the afterburners. And the offload not working out, but they do get the scrum, Fishhook. And a few tired bodies out there. 4 minutes to go here. And a try here will really make things tight, if it's not tight already. You can just see the meaning for the coaching staff. Pressure at scrum time, and here's trouble. Here's big trouble. He's been everywhere. A great turnover there. Fishhook under the pump. And a try now will make it look like a Malibu victory. And a crucial steal and a crucial penalty for Fishhook. And he's very lucky that didn't go forward. Superb ball there. Fishhook with an opportunity to take the lead. They have the ball, they have possession. They just need to find the opening. Switch ball, and that is a great collision there. And in from the side. So they need to watch their discipline, Malibu. Fishhook playing all the rugby in the second half. And they're looking for the score.
They'll need to convert, Justin.
Havoc at the breakdown. And Malibu get the steal. And the kick downtown again. Seen quite a lot of kicking. And here we go, Malibu. I think there is a pot of gold at the end of this, Morgan.
Once again, Fishhook playing all the rugby and Malibu go away with the points, Justin. This is a very, very big score. Takes the score to 17-7 with a kick to come.
Eating away at the clock as well.
There we see the replay. Once again. Did he tap that? Didn't look like he did. Put it on the boot. And then Fishhook player not securing the ball. Nice little pickup. And with nobody in front of him, puts it under the poles. It's 19 points to 7 with a minute and a half to play in this final.
So Fishhook now, well, they need to pull something out of the hat. And can they? They need to score really quickly. But it's not over till it's over. The kids from the coast. Really giving it their all. And there's an opening there might be an opportunity here.
Turn on the microphone, you should see some bouncing now.
Copy that, see bouncing.
So, Fishhook need to get that ball out of there. But the clock is running out. The tab ahead. And superb defense by Malibu. Fishhook need quick ball here. They've got 33 seconds. Made it all the way to the plate final. And they need to really score quickly here. And that will be checkmate surely now for Malibu. Very impressive in their semi-final contest between or against Uzazazo. And now with a 12-point lead here. Fishhook starting this game with a bang in the first half. We're just running out of steam. All they have to do is kick this one out. Malibu still have it. Seconds away from being crowned plate champions. After Strand did it in 2018. After this, Bishops will be looking to make it 3 in a row. But they have boys high. They're full of stars. And they don't want to kick this one out, Malibu. They want the party to continue. And is that all? Malibu are plate champions. And look at the passion. A great result. 19 points to 7. Superb by Malibu. What a contest that was. Shortly, we'll be with Morgan Newman with the Malibu coach.
Coach, tell us, how you feeling? A big result there for you?
Yeah, thank you for Villagers by hosting us. I think my guys, according to plan, it went well.
Where do you think the game was won or lost?
The first half, I told my guys just to keep on focusing, do the basics right, and we will go through to it.
And standout players' performance for you this evening?
I think my center and the captain led from the front.
Thank you very much, Coach. All the very best.
Thank you very much.
Final score in the plate final, Malibu by 19 points to 7. Could I ask that the Malibu team and management please stand behind for the prize of the Malibu management please stand behind for the prize of the
Gents, I'm here with Lucas McKay, the captain of Malibu. Lucas, tell us, how you feeling?
We're feeling super excited because we worked hard for this win.
And where do you think the game was won or lost this evening?
Can you repeat, please?
It's all right. Where do you think you guys won the game this evening?
But we played for each other, we played for pride, and we just played to enjoy it.
And a message for your team very quickly?
James, I'm very proud of you, and all the best for the win.
Cool, thank you very much. Cheers, man. Gotta try and pull them because...
Thumping tackle, fetch repairs required. It's been good.
Yeah, very interesting. What's coming down the tunnel there?
Oh, not too sure.
It's the lawn recovery specialist, Murphy's Lawn.
Who?
He's a pedantic man, this. He's got to smell the lawn.
He needs to hurry up.
He'll lay the lawn. He'll trim the lawn. He is the lawn.
Finally.
Great job.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
Hy het hom nie net oor die aan 80 geval, hy het hom heeltemal oorgeval. Hy het 360 gedoen. Hy het geval. Ek kan net so
Well, we are at final time here of the Villagers tournament in 2019 at Villager headquarters here, Brookside. It's Paul Boys High School taking on Bishops. 2 star-studded sides. Boys High have 6 players who represented their provinces and 4 players who represented SA schools. Bishops have their star players as well, and it'll be Q and Horn to get this final underway. Here we go with an unconventional kickoff, and it's snapped up by Michael Ford. Bishops in search of their 3rd Villagers trophy in a row, and it's Klusman, and he'll be imperative to the cause. Luca Liebenberg, Mgome Zulu, and Michael Ford. Ford gets the offload away to Ewan Groenewald, and he's tackled there by Jock Rousseau. Mgome Zulu, Liebenberg, and Klusman. Liam Klusman setting off on a journey, and that is splendid by the little halfback.
Fantastic rugby there by Bishops, holding on the ball, putting it through the phases. And who else was it going to be other than Liam Klusman?
He's the player with the key, Morgan. He is the player with the golden key.
Yeah, there we see the replay. Just too quick, and gets around his defender and scores. Takes the scoreboard to 7-0 with a minute and a half played.
Boys High will know this is a completely different game. Bishops are a completely different beast at 7s to what they are in 15s. And Ford almost tapping that one back. Peter Engeldo looks concerned. Scrum time for Boys High. And this is going to be interesting now, Morgan. Boys High with their first chance of possession. Can they make a statement?
They'll have to make a statement, Justin. Bishops did so in their first bit of possession. And let's see what Paul Boys have in reply.
Q and Horn there at halfback. The centre lets it go. And Horn has to tidy up. Farmer to Angelo Ush. He flickers like a phantom when he gets going. Q and Horn, the agile centre. SA School star with the offload to Ush. And Javier Farmer now. The runaway pullet. Over halfway he goes. Ush and Q and Horn going for the educated boots. But he finds Bishops. And Boys High get a penalty. They tap and go. Reese Duplessis with a switchboard to tie the box. Well, is there a better centre in the game than this feather? And Boys High hit back.
There's the reply you asked for, Justin. Fantastic try there by Paul Boys, but Bishop showing great discipline and defense. Unfortunately, there we see. Unfortunately, just the inside defender being taken out, and a try to Paul Boys, but great rugby from both sides. Pretty much what we expect from a final.
All entertainment. Such a great turnout to this event. The 51st Villager tournament. Jacques Rousseau, the revelation, with the restart. Great take there. And Mkume Zulu, the dummy, and then the pass. And Kruisman again. Woodman to Samuel Martinezson, the grade 11. And Mkume Zulu with the kick pass for Michael Ford. He finds the bounce, the centre. Great play there from Mike Ford. Havoc at the breakdown. Martinezson. Mkume Zulu to Kruisman. He's still going. You can do everything this feather. Mkume Zulu. Casual as you like. And he doesn't finish. But this, Morgan, is amazing stuff here.
There we see the replay. Once again, the Mkume Zulu Kruisman combination. Bit of luck there on his side, but unfortunately just not having the wheels to put it down in the corner. And some great cover defense there by Paul Boys.
Gideon van Wyk and Slavers doing a good job. And just off picture, Bishop's making a crucial error. Morgan, have that boy's eye off the hook.
What a fantastic final so far, Justin. Living up to all expectations.
Dylan Frydank there and Wesley Chetty. They really want this one after last week's disappointment against Rondebosch. And Boyd's High, they can really be ruthless. Reese Duplessis to Gideon van Wyk. A scrappy ball and a chance for Matthew Lennox. He scored so many tries this year. The Bishop's fullback is over.
Bishop's living off the scraps, but making full use of it and scoring a great try. There we see the replay. Paul Boys just trying to play too deep in their own half, you know. But a test match, sevens this is, should probably have looked for field position there. But unfortunately, ball going to ground and a bit of a poacher's try.
Matty Leonard, the dangerous Bishop's fullback. And Michael Ford there. What an occasion for him playing against Tyler Box. And Samuel Rutston. It's tapped back there from Box. And here's Oshnal, who lets it go. What a tackle that was. And here's Slavers. And Gideon van Wyk has to do the hard work there. Angelo Osh. And Rikus Jonk. The inside centre, Jonk. Peter Engeldo on looking. And Bishop's defence is tight at the moment. Tyler Box, the sunny ball figure, lets it go. And he finds Javier Farmer. Farmer, the runaway bullet. Javier Farmer. And that is an exceptional tackle there. But it's still on. Are you not entertained out here? What a ball. Javier Farmer. That is out of this world. Strap your seatbelts.
No comment, Justin. The commentator's box is quiet. That is fantastic rugby all around. And what a time to score just before halftime. There we see the replay. Nothing in it really, and then just the wheels to burn by Javier Farmer. Stays inside the field. Great cover defense here, as scrum-offs do, by Liam Klusman. And then the support play with the offload. Fantastic sevens all around.
7-7. Half time it is. Boys High in the lead here. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, ill discipline. That's going to be a penalty, Owen.
Yeah, great call from the ref, that one. Where's the kicking team?
Yeah, there's a bit of confusion. Who's the side coming on the field? What's he doing?
Assistant ref?
I don't know. He's got eyes like saucers.
I'm not too sure what that is. I know the game keeps changing, but now I'm very confused.
Whippy's courier service. Oh, the kicking tee, there it is. What a legend.
Well, he gets the applause, but he's got to kick this over.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.
So we at the second half of the final of the Villager Sevens in 2019. Bishops losing by 2 points here, and they're going to try to do whatever it takes to get their third title in 3 years. Boys High have been exceptional, and Mgumi Zulu gets the second half underway. Angela Ush, Dylan Freilink looks concerned. Picked up by Chakra. And now Reese Duplessis. Connor Evans with a superb tackle. Slow ball, yeah, but Boys High won't mind. Angela Ush taking their time. It's Rikus Yonk, the second team player. And then Boys High not really sure what to do with it. And that would have been big trouble there. And nothing kick, but it almost worked out.
There we see ex-Bishop's boy, current Springbok Sevens player. Obviously has a hand in this Bishop's squad. But yeah, nothing kick that could have ended up being a triumph in the favor of Paul Boys. But as we always say, important who scores next, Justin.
Klusman to feed, and it's a free kick. He loves this stuff, Liam Klusman. Seeing off defenders. So dangerous, Liam Klusman. And that is very unfortunate. And Boys High can strike now. Angelo Ush. Great defense on him there. Kewen Horn with a kick downtown. Big Gideon van Wyk is chasing. Gideon van Wyk. And it's play on ya. And Boys High cantering in. And it's Kewen Horn who scores the third try. And if they convert ya, it's a 9-point ball game. A gift for Boys High. Kewen Horn.
I must say, Justin, a bit of a 14-point turnaround. I thought he did release on the deck. But there we see the replay. Quick tap. Takes the ball out wide. Nice and strongly carried. Puts it on the foot, and then a good chase there by Paul Boys. And the ball, typical rugby ball bounce. Missing everybody. And then just well picked up to score under the poles.
4.5 minutes left. Boys High have been superb. Kewen Horn with a crucial try. Michael Ford now putting his body on the line, and it's come out here for Boys High. If they score here, it'll be a long way back. The race is on for Martinezson and Boys High. Well, it's their game to lose from here. It's Angelo Ush. Tyler Box is at the base. Reese Duplessis. Into Mgumi Zulu he goes. All is required is patience, and Bishops get an important steal and penalty. It's Michael Ford, and Martinezson beats one. Samuel Martinezson to Wafik Francis. Running all over the show, Francis. End-to-end stuff here. Boys High competitive at the breakdown, but they've given away a penalty. And it's really on here. It's really on Michael Ford. The skip ball. to Samuel Martinez and cutting back on the inside. Telling times here. Rutston looks on with Wesley Chetty. Mgomezulu to Luca Liebenberg. Liebenberg splitting through the defense. And it's on like Donkey Kong. Liebenberg scores.
Oh, Justin, they've got me on the edge of my seat here, don't they? 21 points to 19 with 2.5 minutes to come. There we see the replay. Ngumezulu takes it to the line once again and then plays a nice deep switch in sevens. Those can be extremely effective.
Bishops don't want to give up their record. Mgomezulu and Kuenhorn, the deadly centre. Let's go to LaRue Poisson. Skips Van Wyk. And Farmer now, Javier Farmer. And that would have been big trouble if Van Wyk hanged on to that. He had the legs to go all the way there, Morgan.
Oh, it's do or die now, Justin.
1.5.
1.5 minutes. That's what's come from the referee. Plenty of time in a sevens game. And this final has lived up to all expectations.
7-7. Rugby played in heaven. Bishops and Boys High. Penalty. Kloosman with a tap and go. Mgomezulu and Matthew Leonard. Liebenberg. Silken slippers by Luca Liebenberg. Gets the offload away there brilliantly. And what handling is that from Ford? It's on here for Ross Vincent. Vincent is going to go underneath the sticks. And Bishops, out of nowhere, are in front. But there's still 50 seconds to go.
Fantastic try. Oh, man, this is rugby of the highest order.
Incredible stuff here. Incredible scenes. This final has had it all. Look at this. From Kloosman and then Mgomezulu to Matthew Leonard and then Liebenberg with the silken slippers. And then he got the ball here away brilliantly. And then this handling here from Michael Ford and then Vincent with the score. It's not over yet. Bishops in search of their 23rd Villager title here. But there is still a chance here for Boys High. There's a massive chance. They need support. They know how to demoralize opposition, but that was a great hit there. Van Wyk and Kuenhorn with a nothing pass. Big trouble. Can they go all the way? Yeah, it's Ush. Angelo Ush. And he might go under the ball. Yeah, Angelo Ush. You've got to be kidding me. And surely Boys High are going to do it. They pierce the heart of Bishops. Angelo Ush. And now Gideon Van Wyk. It's over, and they've done it. Paul Boys High School with their first Villager Sevens title. Can you believe it? Can you really believe it? Superb stuff. Kuenhorn, you thought it was all over when he threw that pass. And then picked up there by Captain Fantastic and Javier Farmer. 7-7. What more could you ask for? Paul Boys High School 28, Bishops 26. We just saw you, Angela Ush. So much gas. And it was too much. And he steals that title from Bishops. What a moment for the outside back. And Gideon Van Wyk with the winning conversion.
final score, Paul winning 28 points to 26 against Bishop. What a pretty game. Both teams from the final as well as the winners of the day.
Angelo, congratulations on the win. How are you feeling?
Oh, sure, I feel very happy, sure. Yeah.
Tell us, where do you think the game was won this evening?
The team, sure. The team spirit was high. We were.
And who were the standout performers?
The standout performers, sure. Also, it's the whole team, sure. They worked well together, sure.
What does this mean for your school?
Oh, sure, very much. It's the first time we competing in this tournament, sure, and we winning it, sure. So yeah.
Congratulations and all the best.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Delighted. It's the first time that we've been here, and I grew up with the Village Sevens, and I was just so happy to have boys are here and really good outing.
You adopted a bit of a different game plan in that final. Was that planned?
Yeah, there's a few things we tried that we didn't actually use in the other games, and we saw that they didn't really have much of a sweeper, so we thought we'd put it in behind them. A bit risky at times because you lose possession, but it seemed to have worked for us.
And just to mention, I wanted to star performers over this evening.
Yeah, I think Kieran Horn was terrific in all the games, but I think the defence from guys like Tyler Box, etc., was quite cool. So yeah, it was quite lacquer. So,
congratulations! Thanks for joining us.
So much, really appreciate it. Thank you.
So close yet so far.
Geez, tough one, but a pill to swallow. We're going for the three-peat this year, 3 years in a row. So to lose in the last minute to a wonderfully talented Paul Boys side, it's a difficult one to swallow for the boys, but well-deserved Paul Boys.
What does this tournament mean to Bishops?
It's massive. I mean, I think we're one of the traditional schools who love preparing properly for it, putting a lot of work in the week. I mean, James Murphy and Dylan Freiling come down and really work with our team, and we put a lot of effort because we want to win here every year. We don't come here to come second or third, you know.
And where do you think it was lost in the final?
I think some key moments, just bounced the ball here and there. I think Paul Boys had some extreme pace out there, so any turnovers, they were quick to go, 80, 90 meters and score, and yeah, just a great final. I think it was a deserve for the competition tonight. Yeah.
And then just a final mention of some real standout performers in your side?
I thought our matric guys were excellent. Liam Klusman, our sweeper. I thought Matt Lennox was brilliant out there tonight. And then a couple of youngsters, Sashim Gomazulu was excellent, Luca Liebenberg, fantastic. So a couple of guys who will be here next year again.
Awesome, thanks so much.
Thanks, Morgs. Thanks.
So that's all from us here at the 2019 Villager Tournament here of sevens. Bishops were going for their third one in a row, but Boys Eye stole it at the death through Angelo Osh with a victory there at 28 points to 26. It's been 7-7. What a festival, yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Discipline. That's going to be a penalty, Owen.
Yeah, great call from the ref, that one. Where's the kicking team?
Yeah, there's a bit of confusion. Who's the side coming on the field? What's he doing?
Assistant ref?
I don't know. He's got eyes like saucers.
I'm not too sure what that is. I know the game keeps changing, but now I'm very confused.
Whippy's courier service. Oh, the kicking team. There it is. What a legend.
Well, he gets the applause, but he's got to kick this over.
No matter your business or size, go to outsurance.co.za to get the right cover at the right price.